So, funny story, but the thumbnail is not incorrect. We are still at FC Den Bosch. That's right, my friends. Even though we successfully staved off automatic relegation from the Eredivisie, I got a little ahead of myself, and I did not check the rules on the underside of the box that said the team that finishes in 16th place then gets thrown in the promotion relegation playoff. So we're taking on VVV Venlo in a two-legged affair in the Eredivisie Eerste Divisie playoffs second round. Now, another fun fact, we win this one and we still are at risk of relegation because there's going to be another round to play too. So yeah, not only do we have two more matches with our season on the line at the very least, but we're going to have to do it without goalkeeper Andre Raison. Fractured finger suffered in training literally the day before the match. He's out for 3 weeks. So Manuel Alanis is going to make his first start since we've been here. And Ervis Murati was suspended after picking up a yellow card in the last match. So that means he's unavailable. Avram Malesios, come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. It's Alanis in goal. Patterson, Oviedo, Varmolts, and Falcone will make up our back four once again. Malesios and Teodoro in the midfield. Mason, Lamine, Lehmann, who have been playing excellently over this three-match run. And Sofiane Barada, once again leading the line as our striker. No, seriously, why would you think I would panic at all? Just because we went through an improbable end of the season, which saw us safe from automatic relegation, and we thought, job done, mission accomplished, and instead just like mission accomplished, we are George W. Bush, because it ain't over yet, and an early free kick for Venlo. They have 1-1, drew one. It was a two-legged affair to get them to this point. Hopefully, though, we can make fairly easy work of them, although anything is possible. Ball across. Peterson, Mason, back of the net. Third goal of the year. 3.5 minutes in, we're up 1-0. And I'm going to try to keep the highlights as tight as possible because in all reality, we are going to have more than just these two matches. If all things go well. Oviedo, great defense. Patterson looking to send Lamine. Mason, counterattack is on. They're going to get numbers back, however. Mason, though, still with it. Already got a goal. Is he going to take it in himself? Nope. Plays it across. Lehmann can't win the header. Fruner takes Malesios down. We don't win it back. Meanwhile, here he come once again. Mason looking for Barada over the top. Doesn't win it. Teodoro. Lehmann across. Malesios. Mason got a runner on the wide left side. Pedersen in for Lehmann. He missed. Deflected out for a corner. Falcone to take. Header up. Handball. Varmolt's getting untidy in the box on a corner kick. Once again, Abdallo in control. Malesios takes him down. No call. Oh my goodness. We actually have a referee that is favorable to our cause and a 1-0 lead. Pedersen up ahead. Mason. Here we go. In for Lamine. Up for Lehmann. Wide for Falcone. He's got space in front of him. He'll stop. Drop it. Teodoro almost loses it. Gets it back. Varmolts ahead. Malesios pivots it wide to Pedersen. Pedersen has a man on him, doesn't try anything fancy. Malesios around the corner. Mason, Barada denied. If I'm not mistaken, the winner of this one takes on the winner of Excelsior and FC Volendam. Great free kick attempt. Denied by Cilia. Pushed out behind. Another corner for FC Den Bosch. Can we make it two? No. Had to remove the get stuck in instruction. We've already committed more than a dozen fouls in this first half. Stoppage time. Ball fed to Pedersen. Across Falcone with the drive. Cilia pushes that behind. Time for another Falcone corner. Is the fourth time the charm? Almost. Some late activity in the first half. 9 shots to 1 in favor of FC Den Bosch, but just the one goal. Michael Mason's tally 4 minutes in is the difference. Will it be enough? Of course, we still have the home leg coming up in a couple of days, so nothing is really going to be enough. Malesios, Mason, from range. Nope. I honestly don't think I've shaken my head more over the course of a week or so's worth of videos than I have in charge of FC Den Bosch. Mason all over the place, this time doing the job defensively. Theodoro, Lehmann, he's got runners. Barada from range, come on. There is good and there is good enough. So far, this performance falls in that latter category. I hope I don't eat my words, as Venlo with the highlight, controlling it in the midfield. Appia playing it ahead. Back for Chami, being harassed a little bit. Goyeneche, Falcone steals it away, loses it. Just kidding. Goyeneche once again ahead. Abdurrahman Onat quickly ahead, looking for Führer. Volmont steps in front of them. Falcone winning it. Played up Malesios. Back for Oviedo. Oviedo on a yellow card. He's got to be careful. Mason around the side. He's got Barada moving it to his right, beating Silla. And thank goodness for Sofian Beretta, his 6th of the year, to give Den Bosch a 2-goal lead. I really would like to breathe easy, but the job is not done yet. Deep throw in. Bertoni just in the match. Poku also coming in as a sub. Bertoni across. Falcone drills it home. Domenico Falcone, number 2 on the year. Venlo 0, Den Bosch 3. All right, I will cop to a clenched buttocks through part of the middle of that match, but at the end of the day, we took care of business on the road. 3-0, holding Venlo to just 4 shots, a single shot on target. Mason finally scoring again, Barada finally scoring again, and Domenico Falcone putting the exclamation mark on it. We take a 3-0 lead back home. So after we took a 3-0 lead after the first leg, and the prospect of when we go through, because I was pretty confident we were going to go through, having 2 more legs to play and have this be a very bloated episode, I decided to not bring the second leg to you live, and that is a very good thing. This was such a snooze fest. I literally started to close my eyes during the match. Venlo managed a single shot on goal. It came in the 91st minute. It was terrible, nothing going on, and that suited me just fine. Meanwhile, on the other side, Volendam held off Excelsior 4-3, so they will be our next opponent. As the lower seeded team, they will play host to leg 1. Perhaps maybe though, we will at some point in this run start getting the respect that I think we have earned now that we have won 5 in a row and staved off automatic relegation. But even though we're on the road, we should be heavy favorites, but we're not. We're taking on a Volendam team that frankly is punching well above their weight. They finished 8th on the Eerste Divisie table. They made it obviously into the playoffs and have succeeded and gotten this far, but to call them favorites, I don't know. Lamine working his way through a check, taken out by Dembele. That is a penalty, my friends. I mean, frankly, he was getting the crap beat out of him all the way down the pitch, and we should be rewarded with a spot kick. They've called no penalty. You've got to be kidding me. Who paid the referees? How does Volendam have enough money to be able to afford to pay off these referees? So again, they came in 8th. They did win their first 2 rounds. I am not discounting that. However, they lost once and drew once against our last opponent, who, by the way, we just wiped the floor clean with, although technically we drew the last match, but we weren't really trying. So if we can come out with a victory in this first leg, much like we did in the last round, safety will be assured. Hasn't happened yet, though. Lamine, Murati, plenty of space. Out wide, Falcone, his pass cut off by Aguiar. Thrown forward, Varmoltz will head it toward Falcone. Lamine, Falcone on the overlap, puts it back in. Lamine, his shot blocked. It comes to Pedersen. His shot, though, will go into Rosie. Michael Mason did pick up a knock, so we took him off as a precaution. Yapoku is in now. He's got the ball, picking up the clearance. That was the highlight. That's the only highlight we've seen, by the way, since the last one. Corner kick now for Volendam. 41 minutes in. Hussein Kurnaz sending it in, looking for Dembele. Can't find him. Varmoltz, can he get there? No. Nafiu turns, drops it back. Salvadori, Aguiar, Sanders, just keep pushing them back. Keep pushing them back. Salvadori with it again. Actually, I think that's a different Salvadori. I think they have two out there right now, as if I wasn't confused enough. Cornaz to Iago, looking for Schulte, and Steph Schulte, his 12th of the year, and Volendam takes a 1-0 lead. Thigh injury for Schulte didn't slow him down. I felt like that was against the run of play, even though things had slowly started to take shape for Volendam. Now, apparently this is some kind of revenge match. It doesn't make me feel comfortable. Volendam does make a change, but Schulte remains out on the pitch. So I think we need to tackle him harder, and we need to press him and make life as difficult as possible. Varmolt's clearing of the way to safety. When in doubt, just try to beat the snot out of him, I guess. Rama looking to send it long. Varmoltz will knot it down. Lehmann gets it free to Lamine. Poku around the side. Barada in, and he missed it. Oh, no. And, of course, he was offside, and now we have a Volendam highlight. Looking back post. Iago. Oh, thank God. A new week, and back to invoking the name of the Lord. Alanis sending it long. Salvadori plays it ahead, but Teodoru collects. Lamine to Poku, out wide Pedersen. He's got plenty of space up that left flank. Looking back post, Lehmann on, and Rama making the save. Corner kick coming up for FC Den Bosch. And we haven't scored one of these, I don't think, in quite a while. Lamine in, still, nope, that streak continues. Pedersen, though, plenty of space, pushing it deep, taken down, no call. It does lead to a corner, though, not that we've scored any that Falcone has taken. Varmoltz, nope, can't get his head on it. Unbelievable. What is going on with our set pieces? Used to be so very good. We're using the same routines that we've used throughout all of FM24, basically, throughout this entire series, throughout the original bottom to the top series, where we scored a ton of goals. Lehmann, what are you doing? Coughing it up. Mortensen starting the counterattack. Get back, guys. Get back. We're not getting back. Iago into the middle. Varmoltz steps in front of that one. Poku, though, can't win it. How tall is Poku? Was he like 5'2"? Ball thrown over the top. Iago is there. Looks for Thuresin. Oh, my God. Thuresin. His 12th of the year. We're down 2-0. Thuresin, by the way, the sub that came on at halftime. Sofian Barada, we took him off, brought on Milovanovic. The entire team was anxious, frustrated, or just downright ticked off, and I can't blame them. Avram Malesios also coming in place of Teodoru. I'm completely at a loss right now. We'll bring it up. We can't make any more. We can only make 3 substitutions. Unless we already used up our 3 substitution window, in which shame on me. Laurent's throwing it in. Mortensen into the middle. Murati, the only one there, and he still dribbles it right into the other guy. Malesios, one back. Kind of fighting for space with Varmoltz. Murati. Lamine quickly to Poku. Back from Murati. Lehmann, what? He looked like he was going to take a shot from 20 yards out for no frickin' reason. Malesios, Murati, Lamine, look, they're all just like kind of standing there. Nobody is making a run. Nobody is trying anything. Just do something. Oviedo, near side Falcone. Lehmann, good first touch, plays it in the middle. Lamine puts it home. Razark, Lamine gets one back. It is Volendam 2, Den Bosch 1, and finally showing some signs of life. And, of course, an immediate kickoff highlight, because I love these. Thunessen, can we get it back? I mean, we're high pressing still. That hasn't changed. Sanders, Schulte, Van de Velde, looking for Iago. Finds Iago. Dropped for Salvadori. In his own zone. Does it matter? No. He gets it free. Ribeiro, Iago, looking for Schulte, who beats Oviedo. Schulte takes the shot. Blissfully, he missed. The one thing I will say is if it does end up with the current scoreline, at least we have the advantage of having the second leg on our home pitch. Will we be favored in that match? The way things are looking here, I don't think so. Mortensen winning it back. Lehmann winning it. Just kidding. Here they come the other way again, although they're going to take their sweet time in their own end. Volendam, though, in control. Mortensen can't get around Malesios. Knocks the ball free. Is there anyone there to pick up the loose ball? Of course there isn't. Hiago pushing it up the right wing. He's got two men in the box. One of them is Schulte. He's got Schulte. He's got Mortensen. And Alani's finally making a masterful save. Sure, boot it long. Is Lamine going to win it? Of course he won't. Oh, but he does get it back. Throws it over the top to Milovanovic, who I'm sure is offside. 6th goal of the year, if it counts. The referee is going to check with VAR. Keep my fingers crossed we actually get him now. I mean, deep in my heart of hearts, I knew that he was massively offside, but I was hoping, beyond hope, foolishly perhaps, that something was going to work in our favor at this point. This is going to end our run of 5 consecutive victories, and we all know how FM can be. FM can be a streaky wench, and we are running a true risk of not only losing this match, but losing the tie and getting relegated when all is said and done. Lehmann in the box, has it blocked. Falcone gets it back for Lehmann. Turns to his left, shoots. It's off of Lamine's back. Come on, are you kidding me? Denied by our own player. How much more FM can you possibly get? Falcone, Milovanovic. He scooped it over. That's going to do it full time. Going down 2-0, man. That was absolutely rough. We ended up winning the possession battle. We ended up winning the XG battle. Shots on goal, shots on target. What battle did we not win? The one on the scoreboard. We're heading home with our future in our hands and our perfect streak of keeping teams up on the line as we host FC Volendam just 2 days from now, down 2-1. Once again, you can always count on Football Manager leaving it until the last possible match. And by the way, we're home and we are not favored. Frederick Pedersen picked up a yellow card in the last match. He has been suspended for this one. So Antonino Vitali is coming in. That is going to be our lone change. Although, obviously, he's got to come off of the bench. Isidra is going to go on. Now, of course, Isidra came to us right before this match and said he was feeling homesick. He's 33 years old, and he was feeling homesick. We completely ignored him because now is not the time. We give the revenge team talk. We go into the tunnel. We say all of the right things, and we get set to kick things off. We are trailing in this tie 1-2 against FC Volendam. We are at home, and we absolutely must win this match. Teodoro to Lamine, surrounded by red jerseys. Out wide for Vitali, overtaken though by Ribeiro because, of course, we cannot control it on the dribble. Barada from the free kick, plays it for Motz. Not even close. Looking at the bright side though, at least we did manage to get a shot on goal. Lamine dribbling it up the sideline, keeping it in, still with it. He's got red jerseys chasing him. Lamine cuts it into the box, plays it. Lehmann shoots, and how did he miss? Rama making the save, which will lead to a Den Bosch corner, which has not worked out well for us, and that trend continues. Mason recycling it quickly. Lamine moving it to his left, lays it back. Theodoru and Rama. Easy save. Nick Bottom's 800th match in charge. Definitely our final match at Den Bosch. But we have to win. Not only win the match, we have to win the tie. We have to stay safe. That is looking for the moment. 20 minutes in. Easier said than done. Barada going for it. Rama again making the save. Again, it will be a Den Bosch corner. It's been all Den Bosch so far, except Van de Velde literally going into a sea of blue jerseys to knock that one out of the zone. 5 shots to nil, 73% possession, and still we have not yet broken through. Off of the throw-in, Falcone pressured. Murati finds Mason, and he chips it over the keeper and the crossbar. I have to admit, I'm getting a little sick of the moral victories. Being the better team and just with nothing to show for it. Lehmann, there we go. Luis Lehmann, his second goal of the year. Flag stays down. Den Bosch 1, Volendam 0, and this tie is equal at 2. We're in attack mode. We are just absolutely going for it. Now, that may change if we take a lead. Teodoro, why are you just standing around waiting to have your pocket picked? Oviedo picks it up. Murati in control, plays it ahead. Lamine, Teodoro now. Lehmann, he's got Barada waiting at the line. Lehmann plays it out wide. Falcone, he'll play it back into the middle. Teodoro, across for Vitali. Vitali finding Mason. He's rubbed out. It's cleared. Vitali gets it back over for Murati. Plays it towards Falcone. Gets it around his man. Finds Lamine, who cannot hit the target. Oh, the blood pressure is absolutely rising throughout this match. Vitali to Murati. We need another goal before I can feel a little bit calm. Teodoro, it's knocked away, and here they go the other way. Are you kidding me? It's over the top. Korteveg is going to get there past Farmos. Oh my God. There is absolutely no way. Volendam just took the lead in the tie again. Unreal. This whole match has been going our way. Varmoltz just putting the brakes on when he got to the guy, and Alanis is beat, and it is 1-1 on the night, 2-3 on the tie. First shot on goal of the match for Volendam. You've got to be joking me. Now they're looking for more. Aguiar with a final third throw-in back from Houle. Nefu blocked by Lamine, but Hui gets it back. Dembele throwing it forward. Falcone drops it down. Can we clear it? Nope. Hui to Nafiu. Nafiu over the top. Falcone clears it, but right into the path of Aguiar. We cannot get out of our own way, and it's Alphonse Van de Velde charging in, scoring the goal. And you have, oh my God, this is just absolutely tragic. The way that this match has all of a sudden turned. How many times can we absolutely just keep pinging the ball back to the opposition and let Van de Velde come in? Awful. No, I hate to say it. Part of me doesn't care anymore. This team deserves to get relegated. They don't know how to get out of their own way. Murati out wide, gets it back, still in the box. Teodoro, Falcone moving it back to his left. Back for Oviedo. Like, we're going in the wrong direction, guys. Oviedo, Vitali. Vitali's trying his heart out, but he can't exist on an island. Murati also playing a good game. Falcone with it now into the box. He'll shoot, and what a save by Rama. You're joking, right? Falcone with the corner. We know what's going to happen. We're not going to score. Oh, and then a free kick to Volendam, because why not? Oh, absolutely tragic turn of events in the final 8-9 minutes of that first half. Luis Lehmann had tied things up by putting us ahead 1-0, and then a ball over the top that we just did not defend to Rocco Kortevag, and he scores. Alphonse Valdeverde charging in the back post cross. I'm throwing the water bottle. I don't care if they're anxious or losing confidence. They absolutely deserved the water bottle and to be yelled at. And if they cannot rise up and be professionals and win this match and this time, what was that pass by Lehmann? Are you kidding me? If they cannot win this tie, then they do not deserve to stay up in the Eredivisie. It is just that plain and simple. If they cannot beat a team who only manages 2 freaking shots on goal through the first 50 minutes of a match, both of whom they allowed to score, then they do not deserve their place, and they are a second-tier team. Just absolutely tragic. Barada free kick. He missed, of course. Changes must be made. Mason coming off. Milovanovic will take his place. Falcone absolutely gassed Marco Bertoni. Come on in, and you know what? I'm gonna just sit back. There's nothing I can do anymore. This team is going to win or lose no matter what I do, no matter what I say, no matter what changes I make. Volendam, exhausted. It doesn't matter. They're still going to win this match. Murati, through traffic, right on Rama. Just absolutely zero fight in them when all is said and done. Winning the corner, at least. Barada, though, not able to do anything with these free kicks. Just sit back and enjoy the misery. I mean, we need two just to tie things up and send it to extra time and potentially penalties. Are we going to do that in the next 10 minutes? Who knows? Are we going to keep getting opportunities to do it? Sure. Are we going to take advantage of any of them? Absolutely not. That was the closest we've come on a header in months, and we just could not get it on target. 15 shots on goal, 7 on target. We scored the 1. How many shots on goal do they have? 2. How many shots on target? 2. What's their score? 2. Just, come on, move it forward. Lamine. All right, here we go. Lamine feeds Barada. Please tell me he was onside. It doesn't matter. He can't get it past Rama anyway. And by the way, he wasn't. It was offside. Unbelievable. Absolutely tragic what this team is doing to the reputation of one Nick Bottom. And I've got to say, it goes back to that game that put me to sleep, that 0-0 draw that secured us the win moving into this. Like, that was the beginning of the backslide. It's the famous FM backslide. We won 5 in a row, and then we drew. And then once you draw, then you lose. And then you lose again. Because Football Manager, look at the match momentum. Completely going our way. Murati can't do anything with it. Knocked away. Valverde to Schulte. Just 10 seconds left. Playing out to the final whistle. Volendam is going to get promoted to the Eredivisie. FC Den Bosch is getting relegated, and by gum, they absolutely deserved it after the performance they put in over these last 2 legs. They just did not show up to fight when they needed to the most, and I have not been so disappointed as a Football Manager than I have right here, right now. And as if to add insult to injury, the board has requested a meeting to discuss the manager's future. Now, we're not going to go to this meeting because we're about to resign our position before they fire us. We're not sticking around anyway. But we took over a team that was in last place, that had a single victory to their name, a victory they picked up in week number 2. They did not win their second match until after we took over. And we got this team to the point where we avoided automatic relegation and this close to staying up. So you know what? Forget you. We're resigning. We're going to come back bigger, better, and stronger. And that's all coming up tomorrow as the job hunt begins again in earnest. If you like that, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hang tight. We'll be back tomorrow with more Off of the Bottom. Till then, bye-bye.